Imagine a stadium filled with 700 people, all eyes glued to a green field, cheering, gasping, and unified in their passion. Now, imagine someone not watching. Not because they're not interested, but because that stadium feels more like a maze of noise and chaos to them. This is the world of the non-NFL watcher, a world often misunderstood but rich with unique perspectives. Today, we're diving into the psychology behind this choice, exploring how it's not a lack of interest, but a different kind of engagement. We'll start with a concept that might surprise you: sensory processing sensitivity. This is the idea that some people experience the world more deeply and intensely, making the NFL's sensory overload not a thrill, but a challenge. Stick around, because what we're about to explore might just change how you see the game, and those who choose to sit it out. A standard NFL broadcast sprawls across over 3 hours, yet the ball is in play for a mere 11 minutes. This stark contrast is a phenomenon that psychologists refer to as time sink reality, where the perceived duration of an activity vastly exceeds the actual time spent on the core task. This phenomenon is a stark reminder of how modern entertainment often prioritizes spectacle over substance. The lengthy broadcasts are filled with commercials, analysis, and downtime. This can be seen as a form of passive engagement, a term coined by media psychologists to describe activities that require little active participation yet consume significant time. For those who don't watch NFL, this time sink reality is a clear example of how modern entertainment can be inefficient. It's not just about the time wasted, it's about the opportunity cost. Every hour spent watching a game is an hour not spent on productive or meaningful activities. This aligns with the concept of opportunity cost in behavioral economics, which suggests that the real cost of something is what you give up to get it. By choosing not to watch NFL, individuals are making a conscious decision to allocate their time elsewhere, perhaps to activities that align more closely with their personal values and goals. Moreover, the time sink reality of NFL broadcasts highlights the importance of active engagement in leisure activities. Active engagement, a concept from positive psychology, refers to activities that fully absorb a person's attention and involve their skills and strengths. By avoiding time sinks like lengthy sports broadcasts, individuals can focus on activities that provide a sense of accomplishment and fulfillment. This could be anything from reading, exercising, or pursuing a hobby. The key is to choose activities that engage the mind and body, rather than passively consuming content. In this way, the time sink reality of NFL broadcasts can be seen as a catalyst for more mindful and intentional use of time. It encourages individuals to question how they spend their leisure hours and to seek out activities that truly enrich their lives. This aligns with the principles of intentional living, a philosophy that emphasizes conscious choices and actions that align with one's values and goals. By avoiding time sinks, individuals can create a more balanced and fulfilling lifestyle. The human brain, a marvel of efficiency, is constantly calculating the most optimal use of its resources. This phenomenon, often referred to as the efficiency gap, is a result of our ancestors' need to conserve energy for survival. In today's world, this translates to a subconscious cost-benefit analysis of every activity. Watching NFL games, with their lengthy commercial breaks and the physical exertion of tailgating, can feel like a poor investment of energy. Consider the scenario of a non-NFL watcher invited to a game. They might feel a slow drain, a sense of their mental battery depleting with every second of inactivity between plays. This isn't mere impatience, but a manifestation of the brain's displeasure with the imbalance between energy expended and reward gained. It's a feeling akin to sensory processing sensitivity, where certain stimuli, in this case, the slow pace of a football game, can feel overwhelming or draining. Moreover, the concept of return on energy isn't just about physical exertion. It's also about mental engagement. For many non-NFL watchers, the strategy and nuances of the game don't provide sufficient mental stimulation to justify the time spent. They might prefer activities that offer a higher cognitive return, like reading, puzzles, or strategic games. This preference isn't laziness, but a rational allocation of mental resources, a trait often seen in individuals with high deliberative skills. It's a way of ensuring that their mental energy is spent where it can yield the most significant benefits. This understanding of the efficiency gap and return on energy can help explain why some people choose not to watch NFL games, and it sets the stage for exploring other psychological factors at play. When considering the psychology of individuals who choose not to watch the NFL, it's essential to distinguish between the labels boring and optimization. The former implies a personal failing, a deficit in the individual's capacity for enjoyment. But the truth is far more nuanced. The NFL, like many modern entertainments, is designed to capture and retain attention for extended periods. It's a carefully crafted product, a blend of strategy, spectacle, and suspense, all meant to stretch your attention as thin as possible. This design aligns with the principles of the attention economy, a concept popularized by economist Michael H. Goldhaber. In this economy, attention is the scarce resource, and those who can capture it hold significant power. The NFL, with its intricate plays, dramatic pauses, and constant commentary, is a masterclass in attention capture. It's not that the game is boring, it's that it's designed to be all-consuming. Choosing to skip the game isn't a sign of boredom. It's a rational response to a product that demands an immense investment of time and mental energy. Consider the concept of flow, a psychological state described by Mihai Csikszentmihalyi. Flow occurs when a person is fully immersed and focused on a task, losing track of time and feeling a sense of deep satisfaction. The NFL is engineered to induce flow, but not everyone finds this state appealing or sustainable. Some individuals, particularly those with high sensory processing sensitivity, may find the constant stimulation overwhelming. They may prefer activities that allow for moments of quiet reflection, where their minds can wander and rest. In this context, skipping the game isn't a sign of disinterest. It's a preference for a different kind of engagement, one that respects their cognitive limits and respects their need for mental space. Moreover, the decision to skip the game can be seen as an act of optimization. In a world filled with endless distractions, choosing not to watch the NFL is a way to reclaim time and mental energy. It's a deliberate choice to invest one's attention in activities that align with personal values and goals. This aligns with self-determination theory, which posits that humans have three innate psychological needs: autonomy, competence, and relatedness. By choosing not to watch the NFL, individuals assert their autonomy, demonstrating control over their time and attention. They may feel a sense of competence in making decisions that align with their values, and they may foster relatedness by engaging in activities that bring them closer to others who share their interests. In this way, skipping the game isn't a rejection of entertainment. It's a conscious choice to optimize one's time and mental energy. While others are physically drained by a game they can't influence, you are using your Sundays to build a life you actually live in. This grounded nature is not a lack of enthusiasm, but a conscious choice rooted in the psychological concept of self-determination theory, which emphasizes the importance of autonomy, competence, and relatedness in driving human behavior. It's not that you lack interest in the spectacle. It's that you have a deep-seated need to direct your energy towards activities that align with your personal goals and values. Picture this: a friend invokes FOMO, telling you about the electric atmosphere of a packed stadium, the thrill of a last-minute touchdown. You might feel a pang of missing out, but it's fleeting. You quickly remind yourself that your Sunday was spent cultivating your garden, a space that nourishes you in a tangible, lasting way. This isn't just a hobby. It's a manifestation of your commitment to intrinsic motivation, a key aspect of self-determination theory. You're not swayed by external pressures, but driven by internal desires to create, grow, and sustain. Consider the concept of flow, a state of complete absorption in what one does, coined by psychologist Mihai Csikszentmihalyi. While others experience flow in the unpredictable highs and lows of a football game, your flow comes from the rhythmic, rewarding work of building a life you can touch and see. Whether it's repairing a bike, writing a short story, or planning a week's meals, your Sundays are a testament to your ability to find fulfillment in the mundane, to transform the ordinary into the extraordinary through sheer, focused effort. This grounded nature is also a form of boundary setting, a crucial aspect of maintaining mental well-being. By choosing not to engage in activities that don't resonate with you, you're practicing a form of self-care. It's not indifference, it's discernment. You're not just saving energy, you're investing it wisely. This leads us to the next point: the art of mindful disengagement, a skill that allows you to filter out distractions and focus on what truly matters. Choosing not to watch the NFL isn't about disdain for sports. It's about a calculated decision to allocate time and energy towards activities that align with personal values and goals. This mindset is akin to the psychological concept of self-determination theory, which posits that humans have three innate psychological needs: autonomy, competence, and relatedness. By opting out of the NFL, individuals are asserting their autonomy, steering their time towards pursuits where they feel competent and connected. For instance, someone might spend Sundays exploring nature, honing a skill, or engaging in meaningful conversations with loved ones. These activities foster a sense of accomplishment and connection that passive consumption of a football game might not provide. The decision to skip the NFL also reflects a rejection of the hedonic treadmill, a term coined by psychologists Brickman and Campbell to describe the tendency to return to a baseline level of happiness despite major positive or negative events. Watching sports can become a routine, a habitual activity that occupies time without necessarily enhancing well-being. By stepping off this treadmill, individuals can break free from the cycle of passive consumption and seek out experiences that genuinely enrich their lives. Instead of mindlessly scrolling through highlights or watching a game out of habit, they might engage in active hobbies or invest time in personal growth. This proactive approach to leisure time ensures that each moment is spent with intention and purpose. Moreover, the choice to forego NFL games is a testament to the power of opportunity cost, a concept from economics that applies equally well to personal time management. Every minute spent watching a game is a minute not spent on other activities. By recognizing this, individuals can prioritize tasks and experiences that align with their long-term goals and values. For example, someone might use the time they would have spent watching football to read a book, learn a new language, or spend quality time with family. These alternatives offer tangible benefits that transcend the fleeting entertainment of a sports game. In this way, the decision to not watch the NFL is not a rejection of sports, but an affirmation of the value of time and the importance of living intentionally. So, if you've ever found yourself completely absorbed in a hobby, if you've ever lost track of time because you were so into what you were doing, stay tuned. We'd love to hear about the activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. Share your stories with us in the comments below, and let's continue this conversation together. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights into the fascinating world of psychology. Until next time, keep exploring, keep growing, and keep being authentically you.